Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope your day is off to a fantastic start. Today, I want to talk a little bit about email etiquette. Now, look, everybody gets into real estate with different backgrounds. Not everybody has been in a professional or business setting prior to getting into real estate. And in none of the real estate books that I have do they talk about email etiquette, right? So I just want to touch on this, even if you think you've got it down, or maybe you've always been an entrepreneur and you've never been in a business setting before, and you've never had anybody talk to you about email etiquette. I just want to mention a couple of things. Number one is when you're emailing, it's not the same as texting, right? So you want to be a little bit more formal with your emails. So address the person with an initial greeting, hello, Brian or Brian. Usually it's better to start your email that way rather than just diving into the content of the email. And make sure you're using proper capitalization and punctuation. Again, it's not a text message. You don't want to abbreviate. You typically don't want to use the acronyms that are acceptable with texting, LOL, and things like that. Again, it depends on who you're communicating with. But for most cases, it's better to err on the side of professionalism, both with your client, with co-op agents, attorneys, inspectors, anybody that you're interacting with. Err on the side of professionalism when it comes to sending emails. One other quick tip for you, and this is the use of the CC and BCC feature. That's the carbon copy and blind carbon copy feature of emails. So whoever you have as the recipient of the email in the to category, TO, the to category, that's the person that you are directing your email to. That's the person who you are expecting a response from. So it could be one person or multiple people that need to respond. Carbon copy is for people who need to see copies of what you're sending, but they're not expected to respond to the email. So if you're carbon copy CCing somebody, that's a person who needs to see the content of the email, but you are not expecting a reply back from that person. So remember that when you are CC'd on an email, typically that means that a response from you is not warranted. A blind carbon copy, that's someone that you want to see a copy of that email, but you don't want anyone else that's on the email to know they received a copy of it. So that's important that if you ever receive an email where you have been BCC'd, blind carbon copied, you do not reply all to that email. The only person you should ever reply to is the original sender, because no one else on that email thread knows that you've received that email. And typically it was for a reason. Okay. So just a couple of tips there with emails. If you have other pet peeves or information that you think would be helpful for other agents as it pertains to email etiquette, put them in the comments below. We'd love to hear about it. We're all striving to be professionals in this industry, and hopefully that will help. All right, guys, until next time, take care.